Do your design proposals get lost in a sea of unanswered emails? Do you pour hours into a document only to be met with silence or a polite, "No, thank you"? You are not alone in this struggle. Many talented designers, graphic artists, UI specialists, find that their proposals fail to connect, not because their work is weak, but because their message is unclear. The key to turning a maybe into a resounding yes is not about showcasing your creative genius first. It is about proving you understand the client's problem better than anyone else. We will provide you with a simple yet powerful playbook to craft proposals that clients actually want to sign. The most critical mistake designers make is starting a proposal by talking about themselves, their process, and their studio. Your client does not care about your awards or your design philosophy just yet. They care about their own problems: a website that is not converting, an animation that fails to engage viewers, illustrations that do not reflect their brand's new direction. Your first job is to hold up a mirror to their pain. Start your proposal with a clear, concise summary of the challenge they are facing, using their own words from your initial discovery call. This instantly builds rapport and shows you were listening intently. Before we get going, subscribe, like, and hit the bell for more tips like this. Join our community of design entrepreneurs and never miss a strategy. Imagine you are a web designer pitching to a local bakery. Instead of opening with a list of your technical skills, you start with, "Your website is visually beautiful, but customers are complaining that the online ordering system is confusing, leading to abandoned carts and lost sales." This single sentence immediately validates their concerns and positions you as a partner who is focused on solving their business problem. For a photographer, it might be, "Your current product photos are not capturing the high-quality craftsmanship of your work, making it difficult to justify your premium price point online." This direct approach proves you are a strategic thinker, not just a service provider. This client-first mindset should guide every word you write. Before you even think about fonts, colors, layouts, your entire focus should be on empathy. What keeps the client up at night? What business goal are they trying to achieve? More leads, higher engagement, a stronger brand presence. When you frame the entire project around their objectives, you transform the conversation from a cost into an investment. You are no longer just selling a logo, a website. You are selling a tangible business outcome. This is the first and most important step to getting that enthusiastic yes. Next, laying the foundation: scope, goals, and timelines. Once you have demonstrated a deep understanding of the client's problem, the next step is to lay out a clear and unambiguous project plan. This begins with defining the project scope. This section is your best defense against the dreaded scope creep, that slow expansion of tasks that were never part of the original agreement. Be incredibly specific about what is included and, just as importantly, what is excluded. For a UI designer, this means stating you will deliver 3 key screen designs for the mobile app, but that prototyping the full user flow is a separate phase. Be explicit and leave no room for assumptions. With the boundaries set, you must define clear, measurable objectives. Vague goals like improve the user experience are not enough. You need to connect your design work to concrete business results that the client values. For example, a digital artist creating assets for a social media campaign could propose, "Create a set of 10 animated social media graphics designed to increase post engagement by 25% over the next quarter." Or a web designer could state, "Redesign the checkout process to reduce cart abandonment by 15% within 2 months of launch." These numbers show you are accountable and focused on delivering real return on investment. Next, you need to provide a detailed timeline with clear milestones. This demystifies your process and gives the client a sense of security and control. Break the entire project down into logical phases, such as Phase 1, Research and Discovery; Phase 2, Concept and Wireframing; Phase 3, Visual Design; Phase 4, Final Delivery. Assign realistic dates or week numbers to each phase. Crucially, you must also schedule specific points for client feedback and revisions. Stating that there are 2 rounds of revisions included at the visual design stage manages expectations and keeps the project moving forward without endless tweaks. They can see the beginning, the middle, and the end. They know when they need to be available for feedback and when they can expect to see progress. For an animator working on a short promotional video, the milestones might be the script, the storyboard, the animatic, and the final render. Each milestone becomes a checkpoint that builds trust and momentum, making the client feel like a valued collaborator in a well-organized process. This next section covers the heart of the matter, your strategic solution. Now you have set the stage by defining the problem, scope, timeline. It is time to present your solution. Explain how you will solve the client's problem and achieve the objectives you have laid out. Avoid generic descriptions of your creative process. Connect every step of your proposed approach back to the client's specific needs. If you're an illustrator hired to create a new mascot, explain your character design process and how you'll research the target audience to ensure the design resonates with young adults, not children. This shows your thinking is strategic, not just aesthetic. Educate the client on the value of your methodology. Use simple, jargon-free language to describe the steps. For instance, a UI designer could say, "To ensure the new app is easy to use, we'll start by creating user journey maps. This helps us see the app from the customer's perspective and spot potential points of frustration before designing screens." Loving these insights? If this is sparking new ideas for your design business, hit that like button and let us know your biggest takeaway in the comments. Your input helps fuel our creative community. Make your solution compelling by grounding it in evidence. This data-informed reasoning turns preference into business strategy. Link your actions to results, like increased sales or better user engagement. Next, build confidence with social proof. Don't just link your entire portfolio, curate it. Select one relevant case study and outline the challenge, your solution, and the positive result. For pricing, transparency is key. Show a pricing table with tiered options to shift the client's thinking from if to which. Finally, be explicit about payment terms, like a 50% deposit to begin work, to establish your professionalism and protect your business. End your proposal with a clear next steps section. Make it easy for them to say yes. For example, to approve, simply reply to this email with "I approve," or if you have questions, book a call with this link. You can also add a short FAQ to answer common questions, like how many revisions are included. Before you send, run through a final checklist. Does it state the client's problem, define the scope, tie goals to outcomes, include a timeline, and have clear pricing and next steps? Here's a challenge. Practice writing just the executive summary. Define the problem, your solution, and one measurable outcome. Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, share it with a fellow designer. Now check out the following videos, or head to thedesignlemonade.com for more.